Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back to another deck guide. For today, I have a monsters list for you, and the leader ability that we're going to be using is Fruits of Ysgith. What this allows us to do is just spawn a Guernicora's Fruit, this token unit that you see here. It is a Thrive unit, so as we play units with a higher power than this, it will be triggering this, and will be boosting itself by 1. The stratagem that we are using is Crystal Skull. You get to boost an ally unit by 4 and give it Veil. We are running a number of engines in this deck. So in particular, what I like to do is open up into a round by playing the Wild Hunt Hound. And this is going to be boosting itself by 1 at the end of your turn as long as you got dominance. You could also consider using the stratagem onto the Witch Apprentice as well. It seems to be another good option. So this is a relics based deck, and we are playing Yaga in this deck. Can be a pretty interesting control card under the right circumstances, but we do know it is conditional right in its play because it does require the consuming of certain provision cost units. What I'm going to do is run you through this list bottom up and explain how best to play each card in this deck and when to play it during a match. So we'll start with the bronze units that we have here. We do have the Drowner in this deck. Movement can come in handy sometimes, and I usually like to add Drowner into my monsters decks. This is a Thrive unit, so just like our token, as you play units with a higher power than this, it will be boosting itself by 1. The deploy is that you get to move an enemy unit to the other row and damage it by 2. Just play this card out during a match as you need to, when you think it makes sense. Otherwise, just leave it in your deck. That's how I feel it's best to use it. Then we've got the Wild Hunt Hounds. As long as we've got dominance, these cards are going to be boosting themselves by 1. They're pretty reliable and consistent in all points throughout a match for our deck because we do have a lot of units going tall, but they seem to be good first round cards if anything. We do have the Lesser Witch. The deploy is that you get to spawn a base copy of self in your graveyard. Bonded, spawn a base copy of self on this row instead. So obviously for max value, we want to play the Lesser Witches together, right? So we get more points that way. Pretty easy to play anytime during a match because we've got a lot of relic synergies going on. Like I said though, just make sure you have both copies before you commit one to a round. That's the best way to play them. Bleeding Effigy here, the card that I revealed when it was first released. Because we are playing Bloody Mistress and obviously it transforms into Guernicora's, seems we can get some extra value out of Bleeding Effigy, so I've added it into the deck. Banish a bronze unit from your opponent's graveyard, then boost an allied unit by its power. But if we play this when we're controlling these two cards, we can target gold units. So, I mean, who knows what you could target? You might target something very good that your opponent might want to play again from their graveyard. So, acts as a squirrel in some sense. Use this with Bloody Mistress and Guernicora's. For a bit of control, I've added spores into the deck. Just reset the power of a unit. The power obviously being a boosted unit, right? High above its base power. Because we're running a lot of units with some good passive boosting abilities, I added in Ale just to remove a lock if one of them gets locked. So that's what this does. Boost the unit by 5, remove its lock. Witch Apprentices, a better version of the beast, really. Cheaper provision cost. Sabbath at the end of your turn, boosts off by 2. Witch Apprentices are flexible once again to play during a match with our deck. Seem to be good round 1 cards for pressure. So just make sure you have Sabbath when you're committing these. 25 points or more on a row, and it'll be boosting itself by 2. Then we have Gan Sayan. Deploys increase this unit's base power by 2 for each adjacent relic. These seem nice to play with the Selfeaters. We've got a lot of Selfeaters down because it's just easy to meet that condition for the deploy. But feel free to play one round 1 and save the other at another time. Griffins we have in this deck. In this deck, we can play the Griffin for deploy. Destroy an allied unit on this row. Remember, if there are no targets, it destroys self, so be very careful with that. What you're going to be looking to do is destroy one of the tokens that we have. So you spawn your leader, and then you play Griffin down, and you get that full value Griffin. Play this round 1, so we're setting up Mammuna for round 2 or 3, so you can go ahead and banish the other one from deck. Banish the graveyard Griffin and thin the other one out from your deck. Then we have the Selfeater here. The order is that you half this unit's base power, then spawn a copy with the same base power on this row. Whenever you play a relic, increase this unit's base power by 1. You can have one Selfeater for round 1 and the other one for the subsequent rounds. Keep in mind they synergize pretty good with Idarran in our deck too. And because we're playing a lot of relics, we're going to get a lot of value out of these cards. I've added Prince in this deck. It's a disloyal unit, so it goes to your opponent's side of the field, but it allows you to play a random gold card from your deck. It's a cheap shooter card, and it does feel good in our deck because the way our thinning works and the other access cards we have, I feel like Prince feels good round 2 or round 3. You can still get something you might have missed. Ratcatcheress, whenever this unit's damage, reduce space power by 1. If you got Sabbath, you get to cancel the ability. Whenever you play a relic, increase this unit's base power by 1. So Ratcatcheress, obviously, it's going to be working very great as we're playing relics. So if you're committing into a round, consider having Ratcatcheress down early if you're going to be committing a lot of relics subsequently. So just see how your hand is and what you plan to do on that round. Then we have Idarran. The first time you spawn a unit on your side of the battlefield each turn, spawn a 1-power copy of it on this row, giving it doomed. Idarran can be used to spawn more tokens with our leader. It can help to get more Selfeaters. There's a lot of different combos we could pull off of Idarran. Even when we're committing Bloody Mistress and she's spawning fruits, Idarran's going to spawn more fruits then. But that's what we really want to do with Idarran. We want to commit Idarran when we're playing Bloody Mistress. And that's usually going to happen in round 2, okay? That's the best way to commit Idarran. So what you want to do is not click leader until Idarran is down first, and then obviously to get those extra fruits spawned. Royal Decree, play a unit from your deck. This is just for some consistency, access into our deck for some cards that we may need. Maybe you want to go for Yaga, Bloody Mistress, Mammuna, something of that sort, something good, right? Ihuara Quacks, each player summons the highest provision cost unit from their deck to the melee row. That's how we're looking to go for this card. We want to play this round 1 to thin out She Who Knows onto the melee row and set up that resilience carryover, okay? Can be very nice to get something good out of your opponent's deck too. Brick something very nice of theirs. Yeah, plays pretty consistent. It's a relic, so we've got relic synergies once again with this card. Yep, so then we've got Bloody Mistress. At the end of your turn, spawn Guernicora's fruit on both sides of this unit. And it's going to be transforming self into Guernicora without changing power. So this just becomes a strong boosting unit, really. As many fruits that we have down on the board at the time, that's how much Guernicora is going to be boosting herself by. This is a round 2 card. Very good to push for a bleed, if not 2-0 finish with our deck. Make sure you play it on Sabbath. Then we've got Yaga. Deploy Sabbath, gains Zeal. So only play this if you got Sabbath because it's very susceptible to removal. You're going to begin by consuming a 4 provision unit, then increase the provision value by 1. You can consume your own units if there's no targets on your opponent's side of the board yet, and then work your way up to consume their units, okay? The cooldown is 2. Play Yaga whenever you have an opportunity because it is pretty conditional. So just to get the value out of her, whenever you got Sabbath and you see that you can control some units on your opponent's side of the board, I'd say just go for it. I'm pretty sure you guys know how to play Mammuna by now. What we're going to look to do is just banish the Griffin from our graveyard and then thin the other copy out from our deck. Keep in mind, we've got a lot of options for Mammuna in this deck. You can go with Selfeaters, Gansayan, Witch Apprentice, the Lesser Witches, and the Wild Hunt Hounds. but let's prioritize Griffin and perhaps Gansayan outside of that. And what you're going to do with Mammuna is you just bleed into round 2, banish the Griffin, thin the other one out from your deck, and then the next thing you do is place Idarran down on the same row as her, click leader, and then you're going to go into Bloody Mistress and just do some very strong bleeding from there. She Who Knows, this is our resilience card. We want to keep She Who Knows in our deck for Ihwara Quacks to thin out onto the melee row. At the end of the round, give resilience to the highest base power unit on your side of the battlefield. Keep in mind, that's either going to be She Who Knows or Ratcatcheress, depending on how you played into that round. But yeah, very, very deadly card for pressure onto the opponent. And resilience for She Who Knows can last 3 rounds. Keep that in mind as long as you got Sabbath each round. So that's a rundown of the list. Now I'm going to explain the best way to execute the strategy of this deck. And we're going to talk in terms of having the optimal hand during a match. And obviously just do your best to play from there. So round 1, you can open up by consuming a fruit with Griffin, Wild Hunt Hound, stratagem that. Perhaps you want to play Selfeater. You can do some Selfeater synergies with the Lesser Witches. You know, at some point, look to commit Ihwara Quacks, thinning She Who Knows out. You get your resilience, you get round control. What you're going to do is bleed into round 2. First thing you do is you hit Mammuna into the Griffin, thin the other Griffin out. Play Idarran on the same row, hit leader. Then next you're going to hit Bloody Mistress. You got Sabbath, you got boosting, all those points going on. And then you could look to put some serious pressure with the Witch Apprentices. You could definitely 2-0 with our deck. But if it's looking like it's not going to happen, just pass. And hopefully you still got She Who Knows carryover. And then for a short round, just play out your remaining relic synergies. You know, if you didn't play Gansayan, the Lesser Witches, maybe you got Selfeater left over again, Ratcatcheress and whatnot. And yep, hopefully that's enough to win you a match. What I'd say is you really want to bleed and push with our deck here against the opponent and keep the rounds very short, alright? So I hope you're going to have fun playing this deck. Please share your feedback down below. These two are pretty good together. Seems like a decent first round hand. We may hold effigy with Mistress. You never know what it's going to get us later in their graveyard. So we end up killing the fruit with Griffin anyway. That's why I'm kind of playing it late. But usually you want to play the fruit first for that thrive value.
Don't you pester me. Let's not get in the way of me axe.
We're going to roast stack for Sabbath for She Who Knows. We're setting up the Mammuna through Griffin now. It's going to be nice for a bleed. Very good to have both Lesser Witches together. Alright. Well, what's Decree gonna be for? We could go Yaga as well, first round.
A witch's best friend is a pig, no doubt.
It's probably going to be Quack soon. We'll see what we pull out with it. But yeah, I do like to commit Yaga kind of whenever I see the chance, because she's a bit of a conditional card to play. Stunning blow. Is that their attempt of looking for a pass early? What happens if we hit it now? Oh my gosh. Hey, what's up? How are you? Thanks for coming on, really appreciate it. So they're looking to place a race. Oh my gosh, man. It's pretty much the win condition. Maybe Lesser Witch. But that's great to get out of them far out. So they can only place a race once.
Give them no rest, no reprieve.
Yeah. Do they have Tall Punish? Is that why they're playing into this?
Need a good Give them no rest, no reprieve.
Alright. So we're actually up by a bit of points here. And we have Resilience. I'll pass. How are they going to play this? It's very big to get this out of them. I love She Who Knows. You put so much pressure on the opponent with her. Well, we're still up. Still up on points. Feels good. I think we're okay with that. So we could actually target that with effigy if we have Mistress down. That's great. Maybe it's should it be Selfeater on the pass? We could even go effigy, really. You could spawn a fruit and then play it onto the fruit, I guess. Wow, so they want to play into this? Wait, would they banish? They didn't even get rid of Griffin. Not really sure what I'm seeing here from the opponent. Just throws the game, you think, since? Well, getting Lippy out's huge, man.
I can help you if you wish.
Yeah, that's fair. What have they got in their graveyard for bronzes? I don't really want to go too gold heavy here, do I? Maybe we just... Wait, should I just go Mammuna? We'll do this. Yeah.
I'm so damn tasty. It's a pity I can never finish.
Quick, move those hooves! We'll both be ham.
So we get the card advantage, which is nice. And they're pretty much stuffed without Lippy. Good. Keeping Griffin in deck for Mammuna. There we go. Okay, so Prince is a brick card here in this case. Maybe we pull Gan. Spores is probably the worst pull at this point. So I'm not clicking leader until Idarran's down so we get extra fruits, right? So I'm just going to play this out first because it is an engine. Whenever we're playing relics, its base power's going up. So it makes sense to play this first.
Poison beaks like a poison arrowheads.
Let's get that out. Next we're going to put Idarran up there, and we're going to hit leader.
Oh, don't dare cross me, or my friend here will tear you to pieces.
We can play Yaga if we want. We just don't really have a target, do we? There we go, actually.
You shan't get 3!
Yep, that's a 4. But it does make sense to play this now. Yeah, it is over. This is over. We even got Decree for Gan. I'll let them generate points for us, and we'll just kind of use this as a control option at the end here. Yeah, doing very well, thanks. How about yourself? Thanks for coming on. Good win for us. Thanks. Pretty decent first round hand, I feel. And we are going first, which is nice. We can climb the Sabbath quicker when we go first. Yeah, I'm playing a relics deck. It's got Yaga, She Who Knows. We're playing Prince in here too, because I find he's a cheap tutor card and can come in handy round 2 and round 3, I feel. I think he's not that bad. Maybe underutilized. It plays a random gold card, but if you time it right with your deck and what you got, it can still work good, I think. Dunker. Yeah, we're not big on controlling our deck. We're more greedy with this one. So the melee is damage an enemy unit by 3. Should it be Ratcatcherus? It's either that or Selfeaters. You know what? Let's do this. Nice to see you, Overlord. Still have an hour of work. Ah, damn it. Don't worry, that's why YouTube exists. You can come back to the guide. Yeah, she's row-locked for damage, but the boosting's still gonna occur. As long as the order's not used. Good little things to know.
Children giving parents up unto death. It is inevitable.
Oh, it is a 4 provision cost unit, guys. We could consider going Yaga round 1, working our way up. But I'm not giving up round control. We definitely want to just bleed the opponents to smithereens with this kind of deck. So they're not using this. I feel I should play this. And next we do Quack Quack. We're gonna hit this melee row next, guys. Feels like a sweet play.
Spit it out already. I don't have all day.
Forest Protector's pretty good to get out of there, isn't it? Rebukes. Well, if we play another Relict, Ratcatcherus actually goes to 11, so we don't care if Thingo is damaged, because that's going to become the carryover. Ah, right.
Aye, soon as I finish my pipe.
Okay. Let's do that. Okay.
Special prize, just for you, love.
So Ratcatcherus, pardon me, will be the carryover here for us. 9 points. Good. I don't know if I'm going to go Mammuna and Idarran, to be honest. What do you guys think? Wow, gourd out?
Used to chop wood, but the pay's better for souls.
Oh, Cheddar Paul, thanks for the raid, man. Really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. You're a legend. Should Paul subscribe to tier 1. Thanks a lot, dude. Really appreciate it, man. Hope you had a good one. You got me at the right time with Yaga here, right? Should we really... Well, whatever. Cheddar Paul's here, I'm playing Mammuna. That's what we're gonna do, right? Let's do this.
A better world.
Nice. Yeah, very well, thanks. How about yourself? Thank you so much for the follows, guys. Really appreciate it. Damn. So kind. This is why the raid came here? For real? They saw Yaga was on the title? I know you like Yaga too, man. Yo, Ratcatcheress at 11 feels good. I think we're happy with it, yeah? Oh, this is a good hand. Yeah. What do you reckon, guys? We keep it? Maybe we go for it. We're already up there.
Yes, nothing quite like
I think I'm gonna push in with Mistress. Yep. You remember playing against me? Thanks for versing me. What'd you verse me with? Thank you, Ark. Thanks. Yeah, I'm revealing them. I already know, man. I've already got my card. I've already done the video. I'm very excited to put it out. I'm very, very excited. I'd love to share more, trust me. I'm under sworn oath. I'm not allowed to speak. Alright, let's hit this, hey? This is looking good to me. We'll stack it here, because we want relic synergy for Gan too, right? Yeah, we got spores. This is just devastating if they can't answer this. I have to wait until the Gwent opens, like until my card is presented at the Gwent Open, then I can put it out on my YouTube channel. I've got to like literally wait for advice from Orion. I've given like strict rules to follow like that. Temeria Siege. You verse me with Temeria Siege? Yo. Yeah, sounds like something I do. Leak in the Morse code? Okay, well that's true. It does spawn by the side, doesn't it, the fruits?
No, I don't.
Wow, that's solid points, man. Right, I got it. Blink twice if you agree.
When the white frost comes, do not eat the yellow snow.
Let's just do that. Man, I love playing monsters. This has been like a monsters week for me as far as deck building too. I got my monster card review. I'm like, man, I'm going all out monsters. Solid points. Aglace. Yeah, it's not enough. Nice, nice. So Yaga worked out okay there. She felt good round one. Guerilla tactics. This is probably Saskia if they got Curse Scroll. Most likely. Got Prince. Nice. Prince feels okay. I think I only see him played in V decks. Wow, they're getting She Who Knows out for me. Thank you, appreciate it.
Let's hurry.
Oh, this is interesting. Do I hit mine then as well? Do I pull Yaga out with mine? You know what? I might go for it. But actually, it's not going to be Zeal because the deploy is Zeal. It is risky, my friends. Maybe it's a good idea to play Ratcatcherus. They're likely to try to damage that down, aren't they? We'll have a think. Mawashiro, what's up? Yeah, it's going good, thanks. Same to you. It's actually nighttime over here. It's almost 11 o'clock at night. But yeah, really looking forward to the card reveal, guys. Hope you're going to enjoy my video. I couldn't go into lengths about it, like they had a very short and specific format for me to follow. I had to keep it to 2 minutes max. So my video is like 1:10. But it's going to give you what you need to know. Thank you so much for the tier 1 subscription, really appreciate it. Vanadane with Guerilla Tactics. And goes leader. They're likely to thin out 4 provision cost units with Saskia. Man, I think Yaga could be good here. I just don't know how I'm using this now. Well, let's do this. We will have Sabbath if I click leader. Okay, let's see what Saskia thins out. If it thins out a good target, I might go for it. I don't know, it's just a very strict format. Thank you, Crest, really appreciate it.
I'll do so sword in hand.
Yeah, just a strict format, guys.
Style, that's right. I
It's
like
a 5. Yeah, they're trying to take away my Sabbath. We still don't have Sabbath. Idarran will jump out. If I quacks. I don't think so. The highest provision unit from the deck. If I did it, it would get me Yaga at this point. As far as I can tell. Well, we're not really seeing 4 provision cost units come up on their side of the board. Probably, is it? Yeah, probably Catcherus because She Who Knows is damage down. Probably, right? And it gives us dominance, so this starts working again. Do they have Sunset Wanderers? You're joking. Please tell me I'm seeing things. Do they legit have Sunset Wanderers? I missed it, man. Oh, that's a good 4P target.
You must hold it when you
They're likely to use leader to kill Yaga. I don't have Zeal on it though. Unless, what's Prince gonna play me? Yo, if I play Prince, it's a 50-50. It's gonna pull Yaga or Idarran. Maybe it's too risky, eh? Is that too risky for us, chat?
They're surprisingly clean creatures, as it happens.
Hey Sonic, what's up? Wow, what am I seeing here? Ah, okay, okay. Should we just do it now? Maybe we get something really good out of him. It's gonna pull Yaga. That was the highest unit? Oh crap. Well, you know what? We won on even. I was really expecting something bigger than that, man. Wow. So they were really fortunate to have all their good stuff in hand. Very interesting, guys. Effigy. Maybe not. Prince gets us Idarran. Give me something good, please. Yes, yes. The magic is working, my friends. The magic is working. I simply asked, give me something good, please. And the other Lesser Witcher arrives. Man, I'm very blessed, I must say. So how do we want to play into this, really? I have a bit of a plan. We shall stack, I think, ranged row. But first thing we're going to do is... yeah, there's a griffin in there.
You will be much happier.
So we can play Prince next. Wow, what's going on here? Okay. Interesting.
The Scoia'tael must the woods of Vanna. Join us in
They're very adamant on having Vanadane alive, aren't they?
I know what I'm doing. Thanks for the offer, but I prefer to create my own path.
Here we go, baby. Mistress is coming for you, and you will not escape. You don't know what you're getting yourself into here.
Time to die. I'll do so sword in hand.
One shot too late, my friend. How much room we got there? 2, 4, 5. It's enough room, right? Well, actually, nah, I'll be okay. I'm just thinking against Cyan and all that. Yeah, we'll just do it like this. Here we go, baby, here we go. It's coming, I feel it. Gonna put some pork chop out there. Nice and crispy pork chops. It's really gonna be a sweet taste when we win this match. I probably shouldn't get ahead of myself.
Toppled and beneath it a scorpion revealed. When pigs fly, eh?
Oh, that's just some crazy boosting, man. Crazy boosting.
Why should I, an elf, a saint,
There's a lot of
converse
points
with
now.
an ape? For the daisy of the valley!
Okay, so they're gonna kill her. Wow.
I'll do so sword in hand.
You know what? They're not gonna have room, are they? Kills Idarran. Should kill Idarran.
Idarran has shown us the way.
Should we just play it all out at this point?
These are the spells of my sisters, learned by your kind.
Look, we won on even, so I'm still gonna push. Let's hope they got 3 units in hand. And then they can't even play everything. Or even better, let's just see them waste something good. Oh man, you're screwing your row space. Ah, okay. Wow. Oh, yes. Great. Perseverance pays off.
No, I don't know.
That's it, baby.
Fall right out.
Nice. Wow. Guys, we're wrecking with this deck, man. We are. Sea Jackal's a 4 provision cost, isn't it? There we go, Yaga. The queen at her throne. Yeah, we want Aquara Quacks to get that out. Whatever. So what's that gonna do now? Bloody Mistress? Maybe we could use it differently. Alright, let's do this. Typically, yeah. Well, usually monsters plays greedy. Yep, I'd say so. This one is. We're definitely going for greed. Like, you just want to push the crap out of the opponent, like pressure them through the bleed. Big time. We don't have Griffin in hand here. Maybe we're playing this one out a bit differently, hey guys?
It's a pity I can never finish.
Maybe we get some Yaga targets here.
Spill but a drop and I'll put you ghoulies in a vice. Spin till you scream.
Well, there we go. It's at 5.
Have you made your offering?
That's a pretty good consume for Yaga by the looks of it.
Wouldn't touch the hair on my head, she said.
Or Sodi. Okay.
I fear it's far too late to suddenly
Well done,
turn
well done.
neutral.
Nice to see.
That one, he venerates not the fire. Once you made a thing, no yell at the dinner table. It's rude.
There we go. Decent Yaga value there. I guess you could say that's some of the control we have. That, spores, that's about it, I think, isn't it? Yeah, that's about it. Wow, they just click leader twice. What, freak show? What's this gonna be? Paying a tribute. Ah, right.
Best not play with fire, liable to get burnt.
I want to damage it down. So it gets that next. Unless they answer it. They actually have a few different threats from us though. They do have a few threats. Hey, what's up, my friend? Very well, thanks. How about yourself? What's Yaga do in this deck? You're going to start off by consuming 4 provision cost units, and then it works its way up to 5s and so on. So it's a bit dependent on your opponent's deck. Really? They don't get rid of it? Oh man. We are taking Mage at 7. This is fantastic news. Oh man. Mate, you asked me what Yaga does in this deck. There's your answer. Live. And they went searching in deck as well for that. Delicious. Yeah, looks like probably time for She Who Knows. What do you guys think? 5 cards. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, I have to pass now. Come on, man. Have to pass. A rework? Wow, they're playing into this? Man, they better have something good. I don't know. Sometimes it feels great as it is. And then sometimes not so good. It's just one of those things. Its consistency is dependent on the opponent's deck, kind of. So we're going up 3 points per turn, yeah? And they've spent a big amount of their leader here. Shall I pass? Shall I show mercy to opponent? It's gone up to 6 next. What's at 6? Alright, I'll show mercy, I'll show mercy. My favorite streamer, thank you so much, really appreciate that. Yeah, they've gone a bit hard here, guys. I don't know. The fact that they had to search in deck for a bit of control too seems good. I wonder what they got in hand. No bueno. No dice. Yikes. It's gonna be a rough one for them.
Nobody expects the Northern British Inquisition.
Gonna go full leader? Nah, you're done. You're done, buddy. Nah. I don't think so. That's why you gotta watch points and stuff when you play. Like, you gotta... yeah. I feel bad for them almost. Guys. Maybe we hold off. They might play it like that. Yeah, it's a weird matchup. See ya, Ark. Take care. Wow, they've given us Selfeater. This is a bit of a bad match for them in terms of that.
so damn tasty. It's a pity I can never finish.
Wouldn't touch her hair on my head, she said.
It was a complete meme card. When was that?
Livers awful.
Pretty much is relic on relic action, yeah. Bloody Mistress? This early. Is this a Cheddar Paul inspired list? All this crazy witches sabbath stuff. Wow, they're committing pretty hard here. What's the purpose? What's the purpose for committing this hard? That's what we're gonna ask ourselves.
Hey, you are what you eat.
We must ask ourselves such questions. Did I just play it now? What do you guys think? This is gonna be a fiesta, baby. I was hoping maybe I could have pulled something else. But you know what? They've gone first anyway. That's so funny, dude. That's so damn funny, I swear. Let's save our better cards, yeah? Let them take it, let them take it. Yeah, it's definitely better. I'm just trying to figure out why they've gone so hard. Like, they've smashed leader, and they've gone Gurnakora. We're talking around 1, man. It's interesting. He thought he's on red coin. I can't understand it, to be honest. Yeah, it seems like very aggressive play, doesn't it? But you know what? We're card up. And we got same conditions. And they've spent like pretty big. I like this hand too. Man, we've got a beautiful hand here. We just, okay, we don't have the griffin set, but we could go like Gan. Can't we? And Gan actually plays pretty tough. Swirling? Okay. Yeah, smart play. Let's just try to go for an even bigger carryover than this. Let's get Ratcatcher's like stupid talk. If possible. Don't really know how they want to play this. So they're trying to bleed me now? Is that what you're trying to do, bruh? I don't know, we're gonna see. Thanks so much, Zubidoo. Really appreciate it, man. Let's get that reveal this weekend. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Too kind, man. Well, look, Squirrel is a 4 provision cost unit, guys. They are underestimating the power of our queen. The mighty Yaga is a big problem coming up. I'm telling you. Thank you so much for the subscription. Really appreciate it. Plain Talk Rich. Right. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh no. It's looking bad now. You slowly start to realize what darkness falls upon you. The mighty Yaga comes to reclaim. Yeah, that's great. That's exactly what we want, guys. We got an 11-point carryover, 1 point more than this. Oh, is that Rich? Really? Ah, Rich, why you do me like that, man? You're confusing me. You gotta let me know. These are big things. You know, the way I identify you guys is through your names, dude. Come on now. But yeah, thanks, Rich. Appreciate it. Right. Okay. So we didn't care about this. Don't care about it now. Griffin. Yeah, do we just keep Griffin? Maybe.
Thanks for the offer, but I prefer to create my own card.
Thanks for the offer. I will definitely take it. Thank you very much for the offer. Oh, baby. We're going in deep, baby. We're going in deep. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is just getting wild. The CDPR must nerf KG's monster deck. We just can't have this out here. There's no way. This is broke, man. This is very, very broken business. You know, we're gonna be careful to not... I'm probably not clicking these. I don't want to screw up our board space, because we're in a long round here, right? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So we're just going to use these as 1-point engines, perhaps. Well, I could click once, and we benefit here. Lacerated or crushing trap? We got faith. That couldn't happen, could it? Yeah, sweet. That was a nice win, hey. Wow. Spawn a sea jackal. Okay, this is something to keep in mind for Yaga, right? Our beloved Yaga is coming for you. As long as it's not V. Love Yaga when it works. Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, for us guys, fortunately, you've been giving me a lot of good luck this stream, and we've been performing really, really good, I'd say. I just think Yaga's gonna eat a big sea jackal in this match. I can feel it. You know, I can just sense it. Do they really have Sunset Wanderers? Get out of here. Don't tell me you got Sunset Wanderers, man. It can't be, right? I'm seeing things. It's late for me here. I must be seeing things.
Who's that? Smell that?
Hey, what's up, Ash? How are you? Probably going... Self-eater time? This guy's got table manners? Are you serious? Nah, bruh. I don't think so. Nor would that work like that. Ooh. We are fist teching. Really? I don't have Purify.
They say you are what you eat.
Wouldn't touch a hair on my head, she said.
Caretaker is a relic. Yes, and I did used to play a lot of Caretaker in my original relic decks. They're at 9 coins. If they slam Sea Jackal and think they're gonna get out of this, I don't know. Is it too early to put that? Maybe we give them time because they got coins to do something. Alright, whatever. Do it. We'll see if they've got an answer. They really do have Sunset Wanderers. I got no idea what kind of decks I'm versing tonight.
So what's our plan?
Oh, that was clean. Oh, nice, man.
Good show.
Oh, that was pretty sick to see. I gotta admit. I respect that play. Pressure with the passive points? Sure, why not?
They're surprisingly clean creatures. It happens.
Wow. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is.
Quite fresh.
Yo, look at that Sea Jackal. It's at 20. Oh, man, it's at 20. Nah, we gotta, hey, we gotta do it for the memes. I have to play into this. I have to play into it, man. We have to. Lesser Witch time? Yeah, Lesser Witch first, chat. Oh man, this is... Now this is the biggest Yaga ever. Ever. Someone screenshot this. This is huge. This person won't know what hit them. Exactly. Thick to the max. Yeah, right now they're thinking like, man, what's this guy doing? I'm on 44, he's 26. I'll show you what I'm doing, mate. Oh man, that's crazy. That is crazy. Crazy. Oh my god. What have I done? What have I done? KG's gone toxic. He's playing OP. Alright, let's have a look. Let's focus down a bit, yeah? Movement, maybe it's good. We've lost value on this now, haven't we? Yep. Quickest pass ever. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so we're gonna go Mammuna, Idarran, Guerilla. I think it's probably the play. Correct me if you think I'm mistaken. We're not hitting leader yet, right? Because we want extra fruits with Idarran.
See me smiling. I'm dead serious.
That tavern brawl was big, wasn't it, guys? Honestly. She's rather hungry. She's coming to eat you, mate. Just coming to take everything. Yeah, we got spores. We do have spores. They're committing.
How's you doing business?
Okay, self-poison, it's good to see. We don't want to risk anything crazy, do we? Yes. Oh yeah, this is the part when I smile. I'm smiling like Zuby do at work right now. Very, very happy. Ah man, we got control. How dare you? How dare you be so impolite?
You'll not stand in the way of my master's plans. I won't let you.
Got some big things out here. Savola's gone. Do I just hit spores now? Would you play the whole hand out? You think so? You'd go all in? It's pretty big points, hey? We're talking 15 points. Kill beggar, and then they're putting coins into that, maybe? Okay. Yep. It's a pretty clean kill too. Yeah. So if they click more now. Oh man, I feel so bad for this play. I feel so bad for them. We smashed their first on the Yaga, and now this. Make sure we're recording all this, yeah? This is gonna be 2 of these instances in the same match. That's filthy, man.